Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Happy School Show. Can I get a little bit of a cheer? Can I get a little bit of just a little bit of excitement as we're on episode 3? In case some of you haven't noticed, I'm not David. I'm not your usual host, but I will try my best to fill his shoes. And just to, I guess, give you a bit of an update, the Happy School Show is a show that we're running just to encourage and motivate and to equip some teachers and anyone who's in the education field, anybody who interacts with a young person, so that we can ensure that we're raising a generation of happy kids. And it was birthed from the book Happy School 365 Motivating Learners by Action Jackson. In case you don't know who he is an international motivational speaker. He is a recently new father. He is one of the happiest people I've ever met. In fact, he goes by the title, the UK's Ambassador for Happiness. Like, come on. And so we're going to bring him on in a second, and he's just going to talk us through a bit about his book and really just encourage us this evening. So if we can get Mr. Action Jackson on.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. How are you this evening, sir?
I am pumped. Listen, I've had a very busy day of stacking shelves of my books, and recording videos, one-to-one coaching with a young man. So it's been an action-packed day, as I like
Come
it.
on. Standard action-packed day for Action Jackson. We love to see it. I can see you've got another T-shirt for us. That's something David's always noticing. We're noticing the happy logo.
Come on
Um,
now.
Random question for you. Why pink? Why a
Why
smiley
pink?
face? Yeah.
Do you know
Why?
what? I think normally when we do the happiness thing, there's always a yellow face, but pink. If you look at the psychology of colors, pink
Hmm.
it actually centers you and it balances you. So it's not like us girly pink. It's actually it centers you pink, and then the black
Okay.
gives it the solid, combination. So yeah, we like the pink.
Oh, we love. Oh, come on.
Yes.
That was not what we were expecting for an answer. So we love that. So for the past 2 episodes, you and David have really been breaking down just a lot about the book. Can we see the book up close and personal? Can you give us a little show? Yes, we love to see it. Pink as well, yellow. Come on, yeah, pose for the camera. Pose for the Let them know. Two-time author.
Come on now.
Come on.
Not easy. It's hard work writing
It's
a
not
book.
easy to be great. It's not easy to be great, but you do your best.
Of
Out here
course.
changing lives. Um, but yeah, no. Something that you guys have spoken about, and I've heard you repeat it, is the mission statement.
Mhm.
And so, just before we get into anything, can you just tell us what your mission statement is, just as a man?
Mm.
Um, yeah.
Well, so I think I've been doing this now for the last 25 years. And the more I do it, I think the best part is when I speak to people who I spoke to when they were teenagers and they're now married and they got their own kids. And they swear by the fact that the stuff that they heard me say is what helps them. So my mission statement is to create a world where young people wake up happy and go to bed fulfilled. And that there, wake up happy and go to bed fulfilled. Many young people aren't, waking up happy and they're not going to bed fulfilled, and that's why they'll
Hmm.
spend, their time on social media seeking happiness. They'll spend time on gaming seeking happiness. So it's so
Hmm.
critical that we help our young people to wake up happy and go to bed fulfilled. And because it takes a village to raise a child, we need everybody on board. And I'm trying my best with my team, the Fix Up team, to equip teachers, parents,
Hmm.
leaders, mentors to with the tools to motivate our young people.
Okay. And before we get into how you're actually equipping them,
Mhm.
what do you understand the word fulfilled to be?
Fulfillment for me is okay. Today I tried my best. I tried my best today. I gave, my task all the energy it needed. And I've come away from the day feeling grateful. I'm not saying climb Mount Everest, but what I'm trying to say is, okay, like for instance, today, if I have a if I have 20 things on my, let's say 20 is too much, 10 things on my to-do list. If I take off five, it's a fulfilling day,
Okay.
50%. Yeah. If I take off none, I need to be slide tackled. So for me, I really do believe that when you, because success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal.
Come
And
on.
as you move towards a worthy goal on a day-to-day basis, you feel fulfilled. So for me, that's the key to fulfillment.
That is amazing. And so I guess my follow-up question is, while you're on this mission to do that, how would you advise other people? How would you practically tell? Because we can't all be you. We don't all have the energy and the pizzazz, we ain't got it. But what practical things can you tell us to kind of help us help the next generation?
Do you know what? Not everyone has got their own signature energy. We've all
Hmm.
got something that the world needs from us. I believe that every human being has been put on this planet to solve a problem. The problem is we are always busy looking at what others are doing instead of looking at ourselves and what we've got to offer the world. So I think with young people, it's not what is said, it's what is seen. It's not what's said, it's what's
Okay.
seen. Okay. You can shout all you want, but they're looking at your example. And I think the best thing we can be is an example for the next generation. You want to
Hmm.
talk, you want to teach them discipline, be a disciplined adult. You want
Yeah.
to teach them possibility thinking, go for possibility. You want to teach them positivity, stop swearing around them and being negative. You want to teach them financial management, manage your own finance. We are the best mirror these young people are going to see. And if we are not an effective mirror, then what are we doing? That's why, although my daughter's 4 months old, I'm already developing the habits that she's going to see. I don't want to have to struggle when she's able to observe. I want her to see daddy running. I want her to see
Hmm.
mommy read it. Like this morning, after coming back from my run, my wife was had my our baby on her lap reading. She was doing her reading, but all she can see is a book. Now,
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if she grows up wanting to read, wanting to learn. But if all your children see you do is scrolling on the phone, looking at other people's lives, what do you think they're going to do? So, we as adults, we have a big job in helping our young people see the light. Who else is good? Oh, it's a lost generation. Hello, who was looking after them in the first place?
So you're just gonna come for everybody. Just
I have to, because we keep talking about these kids. Listen, they're kids. We're supposed to lead them. That's true leadership. You give yourself to your job, and this is going to parents now. You give yourself to your job, and in your job, you could be replaced like that, but you can't be replaced in your family. So we need to get our priorities right. And thank you to the teachers who try their best to train the kids. It's not easy. So that's why it takes a village.
amazing.
Mm.
Wow. So kids, if you repeat that scene statement again, you said something
Okay.
about, yeah,
Yeah. So if you want to inspire the next generation, it's not about what's said, it's what's seen. It's
perfect.
not what's said, it's what's seen. They adults tend to say, you have to do this, you have to do that. They're not seeing you do it. So yeah.
Okay. So you gave us an example with your wife before we head into the meat of the interview. What is an example of something that you're personally doing that you want people to see and
Hmm.
to mirror in your
Okay.
behavior?
All right. I work out every day. I work out every day without fail. This morning I woke up, my back and my leg were saying no. I was like, shut up, let's go. So today was an 8K run. I did an 8K run today.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that felt good. Tomorrow is high intensity workout. Boom. Another habit I want young people to follow is I drink water. During the week, I only drink water. I don't drink fizzy drink. I don't put sugar in my system. I don't eat sugar. I keep that away. Another thing I also do is I only eat between a certain time during the day, 12 noon
Hmm.
and 8 p.m. That's my eating window. I do intermittent fasting because I'm trying to drop the excess weight I'm carrying so I can have more energy for my dreams. So when I see a young person, I teach them how to eat healthily. Also, I think positively all the time. I can't afford negative thinking. So I want young people to have that same thought as well. So as I live this and I post on Instagram, I know a young person is watching. I remember last
Hmm.
summer, a young person came to me at a summer camp and he said, oh, uncle, are you still going gym? Are you still working out? I was like, how does he know about my life? You put it out there for all to see. And he
He's a
said, because
follower.
of, honestly, he said, because of you, I started going to the gym.
Come on.
And for me, I said, yes, that's why we all need to be an example for the next generation.
Oh, I love that. And I guess to be able to lead with such confidence, you have to have security in your identity. You have to have an awareness in who you are. And so that kind of, I guess, leads us to my first like official question.
Mm,
In your book, you have five key questions that you say it's important for everybody to be asking themselves.
yes.
And the first one is, who am I? Can you tell us a
Whew.
little bit about why it's important to ask yourself that question?
We can spend a whole year on this who am I question. I think because when you know who you are, you're
Hmm.
not going to be intimidated by anyone. Let's put up that question, who am I? A very powerful question. See, the reason why most people are frustrated and they're anxious is because they don't know who they are. And helping a young person to understand this question, they won't follow friends who are negative. They won't follow wrong advice. It's like telling an eagle, hey, you're a chicken. But the eagle already knows, no, 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 I'm an eagle and I fly high.
Hmm.
you know so they'll have a high expectation of themselves. They won't be insecure. We won't have things like eating disorder. We won't have body image issues when we teach our kids, who are you really. And I know the next question is also, how do you find that question? I like to try and help a young person answer that question. Let me tell you who you are. Yeah, you are a solution to someone's problem, born by love, to be loved, to show love. You
Hmm.
are a walking love. Literally, that's who you are. You are love. So wherever you go, show love. So if someone asks you, you know what, I am love. And then unpack that. What does love mean? You can't give love unless you. If any young person is watching this, or is any leader, teacher, if a child asks you, who am I? Just tell them, you know what, you are love. You are love. And you're here to be loved. You're here to show love because you were born out of love. Imagine what kids will feel like if they had that embedded in them from day one. They won't be desperate. They won't be seeking attention. So, first question we need to help them answer is, who am I?
Who
And
am
that's
I?
the answer. Yeah, who am I?
Okay,
Who am I?
a slight follow-up question. Um, we're talking about letting the kids answer that question, but what do we do when the kids are surrounded by a bunch of adults who can't answer that question for themselves? Because
Mhm.
you know, so the people around you who get to be around that energy, who get to see you moving in that certainty, they
Mhm.
can mirror that. But if the environment you're in is surrounded by people who are shaky themselves and are
Mhm.
making you mirror that shakiness,
Yeah.
how do you?
And this is where my book comes into it. I write the book to get it out there so people can read. We got the free videos that teachers can download to help them motivate the kids. I'm saying you might not know the answer, but I filmed the answer for you. So show it
Mhm.
to the kids. If you're an adult here and you don't know who you are and you struggle with your identity, it's weird. It's like, please don't expose yourself to any young person until you answer this question.
He said, hide. Please hide. That's what he
If
said.
you have any ounce of care, go and quarantine yourself.
Wow. He said there's a different pandemic going on. Lack of
That-
identity. You
Listen,
guys sort that out.
this is an ongoing pandemic. And the pandemic that I was affected by, I wish I had. Do you know what? I'm thankful that I had adults who kind of knew the answer to that question. But if you're an
Hmm.
adult and you don't know who you are, I would say the first thing you need to do is, okay, there's a part of you called love, and kids need love. First thing you need to do very quickly is to get answers. Go and get answers. In the meantime, just tell the young person, listen, you're loved. You're meant to be loved. And then you need to answer that question for yourself. Take my answer. I am love. I was born out of love. I'm here to show love. And if you struggle with showing love, then we need to deal with your forgiveness issues. And then that means going into your past. So, and that's part of my mission now, is to work more with teachers and parents There's a lot of work to be done out here, honestly.
This sounds like a never-ending mission.
It's a
So
never-ending mission. That's why we need more people on board. Download the videos, man. Tell them about the
literally
video.
21 videos, all for you. Literally, these are all for you to help unlock the potential to make sure you are the best version of you so that you can pour out the best to the kids that you're serving and that you're dealing with. And so the website, in case you can't see the link, is www.happyschool365.co.uk. Sign up those videos as soon as they're ready. You're going to be the first to hear about it. So keep your eyes peeled. But
Yes.
slowly moving on, or swiftly moving on, the next question you talk about is answering, why am I here? And so
Yeah.
you seem pretty solid in understanding why you're here. Could you answer, how do I discover why I'm here? Or maybe use your story to kind of explain how we can work that
Yeah, it's taken me 20 years to discover the answer.
out.
20.
Guys. And this is why we buy the books. 20 years in one book. Just, there we
I,
go. Hold it up.
I can't answer that question in 20 minutes. It's taking me 20 years. So 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 get the book. I'm not trying to sell a book. Do you know, to be honest, I'm not trying to sell a book. I'm trying to transform a generation. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. So it's taking me 20 years, and this is an answer. And you know what? The answer to this question is ever evolving. It's ever
Mhm.
evolving. 10 years ago, it was a different answer. 10 years later, it's a different answer. 10 years from now, over the pandemic period, it changed
Yeah.
dramatically. So why am I here? I know I'm here to empower the families of the earth to create a world where young people wake up happy and go to bed fulfilled. And this, why am I here? If you compare a fish to an elephant, it's an unfair assessment. Knowing why you're here will help you to feel more certain about your mission on this earth. It's called finding your purpose in this life. And I think it's a heavy question, honestly. But if we start with why am I, who am I? I am love. Why am I
Hmm.
here? To show love.
Okay.
Start with that. Wherever I'm at, I'm here to show love, wherever I'm at. And then there's the internal questions of, okay, what's my mission? And I always say to people, listen, whose pain do you feel? Because we all feel different people's pain. Some people say, oh, the trees in the Amazon. My friend, I really don't have any compassion towards the trees. No
So some
offense.
people's not you. You're not
Hello.
for some people.
I
Okay.
am not. Okay. Some people are, oh, the dolphins in the ocean. Okay. I don't feel your pain. Okay. For me, I'm like, that young person needs to feel confident. And I see that and it burdens me and it drives me. And that's me. I believe that's why I'm here. So, some people really don't care about young people. They don't. Not in a negative way, they're just not inclined.
Yeah.
So, the best way to find out why you're here is to find out what problem infuriates me. What gets on my nerves that I would drop everything to go and solve? That's an indication of why you're here. And the reason why teachers teach is simply because they say to themselves, you know what, I didn't have it good when I was teaching, and I wish I had the right teacher. So I'm going to go be that teacher I never had. Oh, man,
Come on.
that's purpose. That's purpose. So, yeah, and that's why teaching, if you're in teaching for the wrong reason, you still got time. It's only September 1st. Get out. Get out. If you're in teaching for the wrong reason, it's not, oh yeah, 6 weeks holidays and you get half times. Get out. This is a mission, a serious one at that. So don't come in here. I hear people, I don't even like young people, and you're a teacher. My friend, someone need to send the SWAT team in to bag that person and send them out. Those who are committed to the education of our young people are committed through and through, on the front line, battling. So yeah, sorry, I just got a bit excited there because it's not
Something
a
you're
joke.
passionate about. Love it. Love it. So basically, what you're saying is if people can find something that makes them feel the way you just felt about that topic, they've got it.
Bingo,
Amazing.
bingo. Yeah.
And so, really quickly, the third question on your list is, what is my potential?
Mm.
Why is that a question that we're asking?
This gets me excited because it's unlimited. It's
Oh,
unlimited, and they don't know it. They limit their potential. They did a quick experiment with piranhas in a tank, and
hmm.
they put meat on one side, piranhas on one side, but they put a glass divide. So the piranhas would swim towards the meat and hit the glass, 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 hit the glass. But the meat
Mm.
was just there. About 2, 3 hours later, they took the glass off. And can you imagine the piranhas did not swim past where the glass was?
So they'd been conditioned, kind of trained
They've been
to that
trained
limit.
to the limit. We have trained some of our young people that they don't have what it takes to be what they want to be. What's my potential? The only way to discover your potential is to challenge your capacity. You don't know how far you can go until you've gone too far. I never knew that I could write a book until I was challenged to write a book. I never knew I could start my own company until I was challenged to start my own company. And every time you take that first step, it gives you courage to take the second step. And then the fourth step. There is no limit to what an individual can achieve on this planet. I don't know who has the top record for the most achievement in life, but if we look at authors who've written books, actors who've done movies, philosophers who've written stuff, they were digging deep.
Yeah.
So we need to help our young people to dig deep because their potential is endless. And this is why I say to parents and teachers who don't know their own potential, please don't stunt the growth of a young person's potential. If
Yeah.
my daughter said to me, Daddy, I want to be a violinist, a ballerina, and a teacher, I said, let's go, all three, come on. I have no right to tell you you can't do that. So what's my potential? Best way to discover it, challenge our young people, keep pushing them gently though, not too much. Keep pushing them.
I was gonna say, at least for me, I know one thing, or at least in one of our first encounters, I was challenged to tell people on the street that they were beautiful. And it absolutely terrified me. It literally did. But I went out of my way to do it outside of your presence.
Hmm.
And now it's like second nature if I see someone who I'm just like, go and compliment them. And so
Yeah.
if you're listening to this and thinking that the challenge has to be something great, like let's go on a hike, no, in the smallest things in terms of having no fear in approaching people, or yeah, just being their real selves
Mm,
without the worry about an opinion still
yeah.
counts as a challenge. So I absolutely love that point.
That's the one. There's inhibition and there's prohibition. Those are the two things. Prohibition is, there's an external force holding me back, and the inhibition is that an internal force holding me back. And most of our inhibition comes from our parents, our teachers, our leaders, our brothers, our uncles. Why are you doing that for? Why are we going to say that to a young person? If you don't understand it, the first thing you need to do with a young person, celebrate them first. Don't try and correct them. Parents do this a lot. You haven't seen your kid all day and you see that their bag is unzipped. Look, your bag's unzipped. Hello, mom. Good afternoon. My day was
How are
great.
you?
How are you? You know? So I always say when you see a young person, celebrate them first before you correct them.
Amazing. And I guess one thing that we can celebrate is their gifts. And that is linked to your fourth question, which is
Yes.
how can I serve you with my gift? How can I serve with
Ah,
my gift?
that's it. We need to train our young people that listen, that I love that question. I'm so proud of myself for coming up with this question. How can I serve with my gift? It
Hmm.
presupposes two things. Number
Hmm.
one, I have a gift.
Yeah.
Number two, someone needs it. We need to help our young people ask those questions. Some adults are saying, boy, I don't even know the answer to this question. If your gift is love, show it and share it. Show it and share it.
Yeah.
Show it, share it, show it, share it. So, how can I serve with my gift is a question that literally helps the young person to see that number one, they matter. And
Yeah.
number two, someone needs them. And number three, there's something buried deep. If we teach primary school kids to say, hey, kids, you all have a gift that someone out there needs. And you're
Yeah.
here at this school to develop the gift so you can go and serve it. The world would be a better place. you know so who can I serve with my gift? continuous question. Just write this question on a wall for a young person. Send it to them. Who can I serve with my gift? They might actually say, I don't have a gift. Good, let's go and find a gift. What's your gift? For me, I sing, I dance, I'm entertained. I'm an entertainer.
Come on.
I'm a writer. That's my gift. I'm an author. I'm a leader. I'm a thought leader. My mum thinks I'm good looking. That's a gift. Hello. Come on.
Again, it's not easy. Come
It's
on.
hard. It's hard work looking this good.
That's the next book. The next book, it's on that.
So I've recognized that my gift is not my own, so I can't restrict it. I have no what is it? I have no right to stop my gift. I have no right to stop my gift. So that's
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Say that
I
again.
have I have no right to hinder my gift. Someone needs it. Someone needs it, you know. Someone needs it. And I think this is what people do. You think your gift is your own. No, look at the word gift. Gift is supposed to be giving.
Hmm.
It's not supposed to be
Yeah.
taken. As in, you're supposed to serve the. Ah, jeez. Ah, we've only got
I
four
was about to
minutes
say
left.
we,
You've
and I
got
really want to ask you about your philosophy in regards to giving, which is actually at the heart of this whole question.
the secret to living is giving. The very essence as to why we live is to give.
Hmm.
Look at everything you enjoy today. Oxygen. You didn't have to pay for it. Your lungs work without your permission. Life is a gift.
Yeah.
Why are you going to restrict it? That's why school is so important, a place where we develop young people's gifts, serve the gift. Listen, I just want everyone to go and download those videos so when they're ready, they can just go and learn how to help our kids really unlock this, especially teachers. This is primarily for teachers, you know, so that it can make their jobs easy. So my philosophy on gift is this. If you can give your time, give your time. If you can give advice, give advice. If you can give love, give love. If you know how to sing, sing. Someone's going to smile as a result. If you know how to cook, cook. If you know how to advise, advice. You have something that someone needs.
And I think that links perfectly and beautifully to the last question, which is how can I be an asset to the world?
Oh, yeah. I would urge every young person to go and research something called global goals. And global goals is a target that the UN has to make the world a better place by 20. I think the goal was 2023. So, the countries have come together and there were, I think, 17 global goals.
Yeah.
How can you be an asset to the world? Look at the word asset. Asset means to add value. You, as a young person, you're an asset to this world. You're not a liability. Those who commit crimes are a liability. Those who don't commit crime and serve the world, they're an asset. So by asking that global question, it helps a young person to look out into the world and to see the problem that resonates with them and to then go back to university to learn how to solve that problem. Let me know if I've got 2 minutes left. This is why university students, before you pick your course, don't let me come over there and slap you. Don't pick a course just because your friend is going to that uni or because it's a popular course. Ask yourself this question: what problem does the world need solving right now? And it resonates with me. Now, let me go to university. Let me go and learn how to solve that problem properly. And I'm coming back 3 years to come solve that problem. And while I'm at
Mm,
uni, I'm going to keep my eye on you. That's how you pick a university course.
damn.
Sila.
Wow. The question is really where were you at our careers fair? But it's okay.
Careers advisors, you need to get this book.
That's just another demographic that needs to open their eyes. And really quickly, because thank you so, so much. You dropped so much. So this is definitely something that people have to listen back to at least 6 times. There's 5 questions, but 6 times just to really make sure they get it. Um, but you have the official digital launch for this book. When is
Mm.
it?
September 17th. It's a digital launch. Send me a message and we'll send you the link to the Eventbrite. 17th of September, we're going to be launching it virtually, 7 p.m.,
Mhm.
just to come and have some fun and learn a bit more about the book and the aim and the vision about the book as well. Tickets are limited, so do get there. send me a message. But if you do
Getting there
register for
quick,
the
guys.
video, if you download the video, you'll get an email later on about the book launch as well. So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so, so much for your time this evening. Stay amazing as you always do. Um, love to baby Olivia
Thank you.
and the wife. And
Thank you.
yeah, everyone
Yes,
who signed on today, thank you so, so much for coming for episode 3. And we shall see you tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Like, where are you if you're not here?
clockwork.
So
Yeah, download
confused.
the video. happyschool365.co.uk is flashing right
Yeah,
now. 21 videos for teachers. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay for the videos.
it's
I've got
free.
listen, I've gone through so much. Do you know what it feels like to record 21 videos that are between 5 to 10 minutes long? It's hard work
10x,
just for
baby.
you.
10x just for them. So don't miss out on this opportunity. You wouldn't
Yes.
stop breathing. So why would you not go and pick up those videos and why not order the book? So
Mm,
go out there, change some lives, and thank you so much.
thank you.
Bye, guys.